Golden Gate Dreams, a city of beauty and promise, San Francisco. The name conjures images of the majestic Golden Gate Bridge, shrouded in mist, a beacon of hope and possibility. This iconic structure, with its towering red arches, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the spirit of adventure. As the sun rises and sets, the bridge transforms, casting a golden glow over the city, inviting dreamers from all corners of the world. Victorian houses, painted in pastel hues, line steep streets, whispering tales of a bygone era. These architectural gems, known as the Painted Ladies, stand proudly, each one a piece of history, a story waiting to be told. Their charm and elegance add a unique character to the city's landscape, drawing visitors into a world where the past and present coexist harmoniously. The scent of sourdough bread wafts from bustling bakeries, tempting passers-by with their warm, yeasty goodness. These bakeries, steeped in tradition, are a cornerstone of San Francisco's culinary scene. Each loaf tells a story of craftsmanship and passion, a delicious reminder of the city's rich cultural heritage. Tourists flock to Fisherman's Wharf, eager to witness the playful antics of sea lions basking in the sun. This vibrant waterfront area is a hub of activity, where the sounds of laughter and the calls of seagulls fill the air. It's a place where the city's maritime history comes alive, offering a glimpse into the heart and soul of San Francisco. Cable cars clang up and down hills, transporting visitors to breathtaking vistas overlooking the bay. These historic vehicles are more than just a mode of transportation, they are a symbol of the city's enduring spirit. As they traverse the steep streets, they offer passengers a unique perspective of San Francisco's stunning scenery and vibrant neighborhoods. San Francisco, a city of dreams, a tapestry woven with threads of history, culture, and innovation. From its historic landmarks to its modern marvels, the city is a living testament to the power of imagination and resilience. Every corner, every street tells a story of ambition and creativity, making it a place where dreams are born and nurtured. But beneath this alluring facade lies a darker reality. In the shadows of its grandeur, there are stories of struggle and hardship. The city's beauty is juxtaposed with scenes of neglect and despair, a stark reminder of the challenges that persist, a reality where dreams turn to despair, and hope struggles to survive amidst the shadows. In these forgotten corners, the fight for a better life continues, highlighting the resilience and determination of those who call this city home. San Francisco, with all its contrasts, remains a place of beauty and promise, ever evolving, ever inspiring. Shadows on the sidewalk, the faces of homelessness. The stark contrast of light and dark mirrors the lives of those who find themselves without a home, living in the shadows of society. Each shadow tells a story, a narrative of hardship and survival. The streets of San Francisco tell a different story. Amidst the hustle and bustle there exists a parallel world, often overlooked and ignored. It's a world where the sidewalks become beds, and the streets, a place of refuge. A story etched on the faces of those who call the sidewalks their home. Each line and wrinkle speaks of a journey fraught with challenges, a testament to their resilience and strength. Men and women, their belongings piled high in shopping carts, their eyes reflecting a mixture of weariness and resilience. These carts hold not just their possessions but their memories, their past, and their hopes for the future. Once they had dreams too, dreams of a better life, of stability, of a future filled with promise, but life had other plans and those dreams were shattered. Dreams that have been shattered by job loss, addiction, or mental illness. These are not just statistics but real people with real stories, each one unique and heartbreaking. Now, they navigate a daily existence fraught with uncertainty and danger. Every day is a struggle for survival, a battle against the elements, and a fight to maintain their dignity. Take Emily, a former teacher, her life upended by a debilitating illness. Once a beacon of knowledge and hope for her students, now she finds herself on the streets, her future uncertain. Now she sleeps on a piece of cardboard, her only solace a tattered blanket and the kindness of strangers. Each night is a test of endurance, each day a quest for survival. Or John, a veteran haunted by the horrors of war, his mind a battlefield where peace remains elusive. He served his country with honor, but now he battles a different kind of war, one that rages within. These are the faces of San Francisco's homelessness crisis. A stark reminder that behind every statistic lies a human being, deserving of dignity and compassion. Each face tells a story, each story a call to action. We must remember that homelessness is not a choice but a circumstance, and it is our collective responsibility to extend a hand of compassion and support. Fentanyl's grip, a crisis within a crisis. Adding fuel to the fire of San Francisco's woes is the opioid epidemic, a crisis that has been simmering for years but has now reached a boiling point. This relentless scourge has tightened its grip on the city, affecting every corner and every community. The homeless encampments are just one visible sign of a much deeper problem. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid up to 100 times more potent than morphine, has flooded the streets, making its way into every neighborhood, every alley, and every home. It leaves a trail of devastation in its wake, turning playgrounds into danger zones and alleyways into sites of despair. The impact is felt by all, from the youngest to the oldest residents. Open-air drug markets operate with impunity, peddling their deadly wares to desperate souls seeking solace or oblivion. These markets are a stark reminder of the city's ongoing battle against this epidemic. Overdoses have skyrocketed, claiming lives with alarming frequency. Emergency responders are stretched thin, constantly racing against time to save lives. The sidewalks bear witness to the tragedy, littered with discarded needles and the remnants of lives cut short. Fentanyl doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life. It preys on the vulnerable, the addicted, and those simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. The despair is palpable, etched into the faces of those who wander the streets. It tears families apart, leaving behind a legacy of grief and shattered dreams. The pain of losing a loved one to this crisis is immeasurable, and the community mourns together, hoping for a solution that seems ever elusive. A city divided navigating streets of despair. The contrast is jarring. Tourists, armed with cameras and guidebooks, navigate the city's iconic landmarks, oblivious to the despair unfolding just blocks away. Residents, their faces etched with a mixture of resignation and concern, walk a tightrope between compassion and self-preservation. The homeless encampments, once confined to certain neighborhoods, have spread like a virus, encroaching on once pristine parks and public spaces. The stench of urine and human waste permeates the air, a constant reminder of the city's struggle to contain the crisis. Fear stalks the streets, fueled by reports of random attacks and open drug use. Residents and visitors alike are left to wonder, how did a city once renowned for its beauty and vibrancy become synonymous with despair? At the helm of this storm stands Mayor Londonbreed, her administration grappling with the daunting task of steering the city out of crisis. Initiatives have been launched, aimed at addressing the root causes of homelessness, lack of affordable housing, mental health services, and addiction treatment. Millions of dollars have been poured into shelters, supportive housing, and outreach programs. But the problem, deeply entrenched and multifaceted, defies easy solutions. The sheer scale of the crisis, coupled with bureaucratic hurdles and a shortage of resources, makes progress feel agonizingly slow. Mayor Breed, a San Francisco native who witnessed the city's decline firsthand, remains resolute in her commitment to finding solutions. But the path forward is fraught with challenges, and the clock is ticking. Section 6. Hope amidst hardship, glimmers of light in the darkness. Despite the overwhelming challenges, glimmers of hope emerge from the darkness. Non-profit organizations, fueled by the dedication of volunteers and the generosity of donors, work tirelessly to provide food, shelter, and support to those in need. Rehabilitation centers offer a lifeline to those battling addiction, providing a safe haven for recovery and a chance to rebuild shattered lives. Mental health professionals work tirelessly to address the invisible wounds that contribute to homelessness, offering therapy, medication, and a listening ear. These efforts, though often overlooked, represent the very best of humanity, a testament to the enduring power of compassion and resilience. Section 7. A shared responsibility, bridging the gap between words and action. The crisis in San Francisco is not merely a local issue, it's a microcosm of a national epidemic, a stark reminder of the growing chasm between prosperity and despair. It's a call to action for individuals, communities, and policymakers to bridge the gap between words and action. Addressing this complex issue requires a multi-pronged approach, one that goes beyond simply managing the symptoms. It demands investment in affordable housing, accessible mental health services, and effective addiction treatment programs. It requires a shift in perspective, a recognition that homelessness is not a character flaw, but a societal failure. A failure to provide adequate safety nets, to address systemic inequalities, and to prioritize the well-being of all citizens. Section 8. Reflections on a City in Crisis, a Call for Empathy and Understanding. San Francisco, a city of breathtaking beauty and heartbreaking despair, stands at a crossroads. The path forward is uncertain, but one thing is clear: ignoring the problem is not an option. It's easy to judge, to turn away from the uncomfortable realities that plague our streets. But true progress requires empathy, understanding, and a willingness to engage in uncomfortable conversations. We must challenge our own biases and preconceived notions about homelessness. We must listen to the stories of those living on the margins, to understand the complex interplay of factors that lead to despair. Section 9. San Francisco's Uncertain Future, a Plea for Compassion and Change. The future of San Francisco hangs in the balance. Will it succumb to the weight of its challenges, or will it rise from the ashes, a beacon of resilience and hope? The answer lies in our collective response. This is not a time for apathy or indifference. It's a time for compassion, for action, for a renewed commitment to the ideals of equality and justice. Let us choose hope over despair. Let us choose to build a city where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, not just survive. The time for change is now. The fate of San Francisco, and indeed, the soul of our nation, depends on it. Let us not fail those who need us most.